Early morning in rural America, the sunrise no longer brings peace. Fields that were once the pride of farming families have become battlefields. Wild hogs, millions of them, have invaded, destroying crops and threatening livelihoods. By 2025, these boars have evolved, led by alpha hogs with terrifying organisational instincts. They sabotage water systems, evade traps, and even attack hunters. A real war has begun. Among these invasive species, one massive 500-pound hog, known to locals as Iron Tooth, has become legendary. It's destroyed dozens of acres of corn, evaded every trap, and always leads its herd. Today, a team of farmers, hunters and tracking experts is determined to take down Iron Tooth, marking the beginning of a large-scale wild hog eradication campaign. The team had been tracking Iron Tooth for days, using AI drones to spot the massive hog out in an open field. It wasn't until the second shot that we finally neutralised the threat. This encounter made it clear. We're not just dealing with a powerful animal, but one that's incredibly smart. To take it down, we'll need to come up with new strategies. By 2025, wild hogs will have evolved beyond ordinary wildlife. They've learned to bypass every defense, breaking through electric fences, disabling motion sensors and even flooding irrigation systems. Their population grows faster than ever, and with their massive size, some reaching 600 pounds, they pose a serious threat. The damage to agriculture last year hit $2 billion, 0 cents. And they carry diseases like brucellosis and leptospirosis, putting both livestock and humans at risk. I've never seen a wild boar like Iron-Tooth, said a veteran hunter with 30 years of experience. Not only is it huge, it's smarter than us. It senses danger before we can act. What's even more worrying is that the wild boars are learning and passing that knowledge on. They memorize trap locations and teach their young how to avoid danger, making every hunt a chess game with the wild boar always one step ahead. We had to think creatively to tackle such a clever adversary. AI drones helped track the hogs, but tight coordination and community effort were essential. Realizing the old methods weren't enough, we split into smaller teams and set ambushes from different angles. This worked, but as we entered the lowlands, the true scale of the crisis became clear. Hundreds of large, fast hogs were everywhere. We used vehicles to keep up, but as the hogs adapted, they became harder to track. Exhausted, we paused to regroup. In that moment, I understood that this fight was about more than just killing hogs. It was about unity. From farmers to hunters to tech experts, everyone had a vital role. We weren't just protecting crops, but our families, communities, and the future of this land. Despite small victories, the battle is far from over. Iron-Tooth is still out there and millions of hogs remain. To win, we need everyone on board. The 2025 Wild Hog campaign is not just about fighting an invasive species, it's about unity. Every hog taken down is a victory for the community. But the road ahead is long. Whether you're a hunter, a farmer, or someone who loves this land, we need you to join us. Drop a 1 in the comments if you want to help defend our soil from the wild hog invasion. Your stories, thoughts and experiences matter. In the heart of Texas, where the skyline is wide open, a tense hunt between hunters and wild hogs is underway. A helicopter hovers overhead, its rotor blades beating steadily. Below, a thermal camera spots a herd of giant wild hogs, 300-pound beasts, charging through the fields. You're witnessing the biggest hunt in Texas, so keep your eyes on the screen. From the helicopter, a hunter aims an AR-15, taking down hogs with precision. Why hunt by helicopter? Wild boars are not as easy to catch as they used to be. These wild boars are smart, they are ruthless. They can destroy a field in a matter of hours. And we don't have time to wait. I've tried everything, said one seasoned hunter. At the same time, a helicopter gives you an aerial view, the speed to chase the wild boars, and the chance to take out the herd before they disperse and disappear. Meanwhile, the RO-15 is the weapon of choice for wild boar hunting there, because it is light, accurate and stable, even when the helicopter is shaking. In 2023, Texas reported more than 2.5 million feral hogs, causing $2.5 billion, 0 cents in damage to agriculture annually. Helicopters have become an important tool in keeping up with the devastation. Not all hunters can afford to rent a helicopter to hunt feral hogs, so that's where bow hunters come in, hiding under large trees and using decoys to time their shots. Hunters can hunt close to home and farm using bows and arrows. Bow hunting has the advantage of being invisible, making no noise that could catch feral hogs off guard. Bow hunting is growing in popularity with more than 10,000 licensed bow hunters in Texas by 2024, many of whom hunt feral hogs to protect local farms. Wild boar hunting is not an easy task. The authorities require hunters to have skills and thorough preparation. They learn how to control the plane, calculate the wind and speed, and most importantly, practice the ability to shoot accurately in difficult conditions while moving. As for bow hunters, the training process can last longer, usually from 3 to 6 months, to practice the ability to hunt accurately, especially when the target moves quickly, like wild boar. How much time will you spend practicing before participating in a hunt like this? But why go through all this effort? The answer lies in the damage these hogs cause. In Texas, nighttime footage shows them tearing up cornfields, destroying fences, and destroying water tanks. They often attack in large packs. They cost Texas farmers millions of dollars a year, and no one is paying for it. I lost my pumpkin patch one night, one frustrated farmer shared. Feral hogs destroy 10 to 20% of Texas's crops each year, and livestock attacks have increased by 15% since 2020. Hunters in Texas have the freedom to fight back, but not without rules. You can hunt more freely here than anywhere else, but freedom doesn't mean chaos. Helicopters require a license, pilots require certification, paperwork, safety checks and legal briefings are required before wild boar hunting. Bow hunters have more freedom on private land, but one mistake can land them in court. Wild hog hunting in Texas can be a great learning experience. Comment below what you think of this video and let us know if you have any tips. And wild hogs is underway. First up, wild boars. This invasive species is the textbook definition of an uninvited guest. In states like Texas, they cause around $400 million, 0 cents in damage every year, destroying crops, tearing up golf courses, and even wrecking your backyard. In 2021 alone, Texas eliminated over 51,000 through aggressive hunting campaign. Picture this, hunters flying in helicopters, wielding rifles like the BMCX, using thermal scopes to track their targets at night. You might wonder why hunt them at night. Because wild boars have terrible night vision, making nighttime the perfect window of opportunity for hunters. Helicopter wild hog hunting has become one of the most effective tools for controlling feral hogs in Texas, where the rugged terrain makes it nearly impossible for hunters on the ground to maneuver. In the rugged mountains of Texas, pilots fly low over steep slopes and brush where feral hogs often hide. Hunters must be at least 18 years old and weigh less than 220 pounds to qualify for these airborne missions. This is no ordinary trip, requiring focus and composure. Peak season runs from November to March, when wild hog activity is at its peak. While each wild hog hunting is risky due to terrain and weather conditions, skilled hunters can take hundreds of hogs in a single day. It is a difficult wild hog hunting, but a very successful one. Let's head to Iowa, where recent floods have turned calm rivers into gator-infested danger zones. In May 2023, levee breaks released hundreds of alligators into wetlands. One even attacked boaters on Saylorville Lake, causing $20,000, 0 cents in damages.
Hit it. Yeah.
Alligator hunting in Iowa is no walk in the park. Hunters wade through mosquito-filled marshes with .308 Winchester rifles. Staying alert for sudden movement. One wrong step and you're in striking range of a 500-pound predator. The state has imposed strict rules. Valid licenses, permits, and full-day stamina are required. Trapping is key, with steel cages placed in shallow waters to capture and relocate gators. From 2021 to 2022, the population dropped from 4,400 to 3,200. All gator hunting is daytime only to avoid low visibility hazards. In Florida, lizard hunting is heating up. These giant burrowing lizards are collapsing seawalls and roads in the Miami Beach suburbs. Experts estimate they cause 30% of the structural damage in the area, costing millions of dollars to repair. Urban lizard hunting requires precision and stealth. Hunters patrol city canals with quiet .22 caliber air rifles, tracking 4-foot lizards through unstable, shifting sand. One bad step can put you right in a collapsing burrow. Not everyone supports these methods. Animal rights groups say hunting and trapping are cruel and risk fueling the illegal skin trade. They push for safer alternatives for hunters, but when lives and livelihoods are at stake, many believe action is needed. If this hunt gave you a whole new perspective on hunting, please hit that like button. Let us know if you have any trouble dealing with any of the 3 invasive species so we can help.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.